St. Andrew's School first opened its doors in 1948 with an enrollment of 24 students. Its first headmaster was Reverend J. H. Poole, the minister then in charge of St. Andrew's Presbyterian Kirk. For the first 2 years, the students were accommodated in the Kirk Hall, and the name St. Andrew's was permanently adopted.
St. Andrew's School began from this church and in this church. The pastor at the time, the Reverend J. Herbert Poole, thought it was a good idea to have an institution of this caliber that could prepare children for upper school in a British system or a U.S. system, or prepare them better for post-secondary education. And Reverend J. Herbert Poole started St. Andrew's School right in the hall just to the right of me. It's now called the Sir Geoffrey Johnstone Hall. For a couple of years, the school was here before it quickly outgrew our premises and was moved to Collins Avenue.
By 1950, the number of students at St. Andrew's had increased to 70, and the Kirk Hall was no longer adequate. A group of far-sighted parents decided to negotiate the purchase of the property bordering Shirley Street and Collins Avenue in downtown Nassau. The Collins Mansion provided a wonderful atmosphere for learning and enabled the school to grow to 160 students in 4 short years.
By the late 1960s, the school's population had grown to 590 students, and it was evident that a new premises had to be sought once again. The existing school property at Yamacraw was acquired, and a major fundraising effort ensued. In the early 1970s, the ground was broken, and by November of 1971, the school had moved to the 35-acre campus which it occupies today. St. Andrews continues to thrive and is committed to providing a nurturing environment in which students can achieve their academic goals and develop both physically and emotionally to become well-rounded individuals.
Driving to school on the first day, there was no Port New Providence, there was no Treasure Cove, and there was no Palm Key. We literally drove through the bush to get to this amazing campus.
I came over to St. Andrews. There were only 8 students who had chosen to study chemistry out of 55.
I've always loved St. Andrews. After coming from the other schools that I'd been at, I thought I'd died and gone to heaven.
During my sporting days, we did various different sports to what we do now. We did netball, hockey, and mostly the English games.
So after that first year, 47 children chose chemistry out of 50.
I think the best memory I have is on our senior parade day when we were all supposed to parade onto the campus. We met at Wendy's, we were ready to go on our flatbed truck, and it never showed up.
We had our first graduating class from the IB who did extraordinarily well for the first time out, and that was a really hallmark of our going into the PYP.
When I moved up to do food and nutrition and life skills, it was very interesting. The students, when I took over, had only had 1 year prior to my taking over the subjects, and we did again some very exciting things.
Before the new labs were built, I had to displace Mrs. Anderson in the English department 22 lessons a week because the science teachers didn't have any room.
So we were all standing there for 30 minutes, 45 minutes, and we were past time. We had like 10 minutes left to parade the school. So we flagged down a jitney and we pulled out our dollar bills, and the jitney took us to school, and we had the best parade ever.
I've seen quite a few changes, but most of them have been positive, and I was very fortunate to be a part of it all.
For all the years that I've been here, the school and the staff has just been like a family.
My own daughter joined the staff and later became my boss.
Now that I have my 2 little grandchildren, I know that they will be very happy at this school.
What a wonderful day, 70 years behind us, and wonderful to celebrate our birthday. Fantastic to look at the school's terrific history. Looking forward, we do want to make sure that we retain our Bahamian history and heritage. The timeless values, the strong sense of community, the warmth, the happiness, the real care that is the fabric of the school. Happy birthday.